everybody. Our video today is going to focus on doing those exercises and stretches while working at your desk. A lot of people are working from home these days, and so it's a good idea to find ways to get moving throughout the day. And even if you are working from home, normally during the day you might still work at a desk anyway, and so these are good tips in general to keep moving throughout the day. So as you do work at a desk, if you do work at a desk a lot throughout the day, it's just a good idea every 30 or 45 minutes to get up and move around. Just walk, get a drink of water, you know, to the fridge and back. Just don't grab those snacks every time you go to the fridge. Oops. Just kind of walking around just a little bit, just to get the blood flowing and keep the legs moving and movement through those joints. So if you can't get up every 30 minutes, you can do some exercises right at your desk to kind of keep those joints moving throughout the day. So if you're sitting at your desk, a good idea is to always keep that good posture. So we want to keep the shoulders up and back, the chest lifted, and avoid slouching here. All right. Now, as we get tired throughout the day, it gets harder and more difficult to keep that good position. So that's when those little walks and movement can help you for sure. So we're going to start with some exercises that might be good. Courtney and I have been working hard at our desk today, and we need to move. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a seated leg raise. So I am going to push back a little bit from the desk. And what you're going to do is, again, lift the spine, sit up nice and tall. And you could have an armrest or not have an armrest. But what you're going to do is you're just going to extend one leg from the knee and then return it to the floor. Extend and return. Extend and return. So as you do these, you can either hover the foot over the floor on the return or place it back down on the floor. And what you would do is do 10 to 12 repetitions on each side. So at some point switch and do a few reps on the other leg. And again, that just gets that knee joint moving, the leg muscles activated a little bit more. So for the next one, we're going to do a hovering leg raise. So it's really similar to what we just did, but now you're going to lift both feet at the same time. So this one gets a little bit into the core, so not just the legs, but we're activating that front core as well. So lifting both legs, and you just hover for as long as you can. There's no set amount of time. Just kind of hold those out. You might find that your legs shake a little bit. That's okay. Just hover, and then when you're ready, you can bring your legs down. You can do a couple sets of those, and again, that's really good for that core activation. So another thing that you can do to keep moving is some fast feet. All right, so this is a quick little tap, kind of like running in place while you're seating, right? Seated while you're sitting. Good English here, folks. So just little taps on the floor, click, 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 and then stop. Oh, we stopped at the same time. Legs feel funny. And then you can do it again. We can go quick, 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 quick. All right. And this is just enough to give you that burst of energy to get through that next, 30 to 45 minutes of work. And so the last one that we'll go and do is focused on the core again. So we all have these fun chairs that can spin around that our kids love to jump in and just do some spins. So we're going to take advantage of the spin. So you're going to have your fingertips lightly on the desk. And what you're going to do is you're just going to lift your feet a few inches off the floor and then use the fingertips to guide. It's not doing the work. Slowly swivel side to side, keeping your chest towards the front of your space, and then just swiveling side to side. Again, your fingertips are there just to guide you through the work. They're not actually pulling you. Your core is doing the bulk of the work here. I don't know about Courtney, but after sitting all morning and doing some work at the desk, I feel better already just from those 4 exercises. So keep those in mind. Not only can you do exercises at your desk, you can also do some stretches. There's some great stretches that you can do. We're just going to go over 4 stretches that you can do. So If you're typing a lot or writing a lot, you can have a lot of cramping in the wrist. So we're gonna start with a wrist stretch, and you're just gonna bring your palms together, elbows kind of come up to the side, and you're gonna get that good flexion in the wrist here. So this is a good wrist stretch. And then we can point the fingertips down and stretch this way as well. Everybody's range of motion looks a little bit different for this, but do what you can without, you don't want to elicit any kind of pain, just a nice pull through the wrist and stretch. All right, and then just shake it out. Shake it out. The wrists feel loose and ready to go again. Little jazz hands. All right, so the next one is for your back, for your spine. And it's a seated spine twist. So you're gonna face front, and then you can grab whatever is here for the armrest or the side of your chair, and then you grab the back of your chair and look behind you, all while sitting up nice and tall. Just hold it for about 15 to 20 seconds, and then release, reset, and wrap around to the other side. Again, holding that for about 15 or 20 seconds, and that should kind of make your spine feel really good. The next stretch is for our shoulders specifically. This is an office chair stretch. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of wrap your hands around the back of the chair, link them together, sit back and look right up. Careful, Courtney, yours reclined, so I don't want to see you falling back.
Woo, it's going back.
And just look up, and this stretches you through the chest, to the shoulders, kind of opens you up, because as you sit, and like I said, as the day goes on, you kind of get that rounded shoulder look. We really want to focus on opening up. If you can't reach the fingertips, that's okay. Just go as far as you can, and just open up as much as you can. All right, and then our final stretch is for the legs, and it's a seated hamstring stretch. So we're going to extend the legs out in front. You might have to come to the edge of your chair. Just be careful if your chair is on wheels. We don't want to slip out from underneath you. So heels are on the ground, and you're going to reach for the toes, finding that stretch through the hamstrings, maybe a little bit through the glutes, and just reach down. Again, if you can't reach your toes, perfectly fine. You just reach down as far as you can go. All right, doing this at your desk, all of these exercises together take about 5 to 10 minutes, not very much time. You can get a really good refresher just doing a couple stretches, a couple exercises, and then you're ready to go for the remainder of your day. All right?
Sweet.
That's it.
See you
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.